A stalemate between the casinos and the union continues. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marie Mortera.
And I'm Jim Steiner. Both Caesars Entertainment and MGM Resorts, the biggest companies in town, telling News 3 they're confident they can reach a deal with the biggest union in town before the strike deadline an hour from now. And that still has not happened at this point.
News 3's Heather Mills has our top story tonight. A look at the new technology that is part of these negotiations.
Yeah, Marie and Jim, here we are in the 11th hour, quite literally, as Jim mentioned. 1 hour to go. Midnight is the deadline, and if a strike happens, it could cripple some of these casinos to the tune of $10 million a day.
Final hours here, final minutes.
Frustrated workers say there's no reason the negotiations have been drawn out for so long.
I think what we're asking for is within line for what the inflation rates are.
Better pay, more training, and a safe work environment. That's all on the table. Culinary Union surveyed 10,000 casino employees, saying more than half reported a guest had done something to make them feel unsafe. The union wants panic buttons for guest room attendants, even cocktail servers like this.
That can go in the pocket, it can attach to a keychain.
Already being used in hotels in Chicago, Drew McLaughlin of Technovation Solutions says these buttons create a timeline, easily alerting management or security when it's pressed.
And once the button is pressed and held for 2 seconds, it creates an alert that then goes to a smartphone application.
Or even a text message.
You know a button was pressed, you know where it was pressed, you know at what point it was turned off.
McLaughlin won't say which companies have inquired about this newer technology, but says we could see it here in the Valley. Earlier this month, Caesars Entertainment told News 3 panic buttons are in the plans.
We're working on that diligently, and we want to get to the point where all of our employees who need them have them as soon as possible.
The rest of the package to keep Las Vegas casinos running, union members say, is all about respect.
We want them to understand we're loyal to our casinos.
All right, so here we go. 1 hour left until that deadline at midnight tonight. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, they'll begin making signs, preparing for a strike. Now, the union hasn't released a strike date yet. That will be determined after this deadline either passes or doesn't. Reporting live tonight, Heather Mills, News 3.
It's really hard to think about what would happen to all those lights behind you, Heather, should this walkout happen. All right.